Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Rio Ngumoha shines for Liverpool with dramatic winner against Newcastle. Rio Ngumoha emerged as the hero for Liverpool, netting a stunning winning goal against Newcastle United in a thrilling encounter at St James Park. The Reds faced a tough battle, initially leading 2-0 through strikes from Ryan Gravenberch and Hugo Ekitike, despite Newcastle being reduced to 10 men after Anthony Gordon's red card. However, the Magpies fought back with goals from Bruno Guimaraes and Will Ojala to level the score. In a bold move, Onslaught introduced 16-year-old Ngumoha in the 96th minute, and just 4 minutes later, the young star showcased remarkable composure to score the decisive goal on the 100th minute, securing a dramatic victory for Liverpool. Max Dowman lauds Ngumoha's brilliance amid his own rising star. Max Dowman, Arsenal's 15-year-old prodigy widely regarded as the Premier League's finest young talent, praised Ngumoha with just 2 words following the Liverpool youngster's heroics. Dowman, who recently made an impressive senior debut against Leeds United, is tipped for superstardom, but Ngumoha's match-winning display at one of the country's toughest away grounds signals his own immense potential. Having dazzled during Liverpool's pre-season, Ngumoha's late heroics against Newcastle have proven to slot that is ready for more first-team action, though the manager will be keen to nurture his development carefully to protect the burgeoning talent. Pep Guardiola speak out on Arsenal thrash Leeds 5-0. Gyökeres and Eze shine, but Saka and Odegaard injuries cast a shadow. Arsenal FC kicked off the 2025-26 Premier League season with a cracking 5-0 victory over Leeds United at the Emirates Stadium on Saturday night. The Gunners' emphatic win has fans buzzing with hopes of ending their title drought since 2004. However, the jubilation was tempered by injuries to key stars Bukayo Saka and Martin Odegaard. The dazzling debuts of Victor Gyökeres and Eberechi Eze, alongside whispers of a move for Pierre-Emerick, have kept Arsenal firmly in the spotlight. Victor Gyökeres, the new striker signed from Sporting Lisbon for a hefty £80 million, hit the ground running. The Swede bagged a brace, a thumping strike in the 20th minute and a commanding header in the second half. Gyökeres is an absolute beast in the box, raved pundit Alan Shearer on Match of the Day. His performance has Arsenal supporters dreaming of a lethal forward line, especially after last season's struggles in front of goal. Eberechi Eze, the attacking midfielder snapped up from Crystal Palace for a club record £67.5 million, was equally electric. Stepping up after Odegaard's early exit, Eze showed flair and vision that had fans comparing him to Mesut Ozil. "Pulling on the Arsenal shirt is a dream come true," Eze said post-match, his grin as wide as the Thames. His debut sparked a frenzy on X, with England teammates and fans alike singing his praises. The mood soured, though, with injuries to Saka and Odegaard. Saka limped off in the 53rd minute with a suspected hamstring issue, while Odegaard was forced off early with a shoulder problem. Early scans suggest neither injury is long-term, but ex-Premier League midfielder Nigel Rikoka called it a bit worrying given their importance to Arsenal's attacking verve. Kai Havertz, also nursing a knee knock, is hoped to return soon to keep the side firing on all cylinders. Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola weighed in on Arsenal's performance, saying, "Arsenal showed they are a serious threat this season. The mix of young talent and new signings like Gyökeres and Eze makes them very dangerous. Mikel is doing a fantastic job." His comments, made ahead of City's clash with Tottenham, underline Arsenal's growing reputation as title contenders. The summer transfer window has been a whirlwind for Arsenal. Beyond Gyökeres and Eze, the club have brought in Kepa Arrizabalaga, Noni Madueke, Christian Mosquera, Christian Norgard, and Martin Zubimendi. The latest buzz surrounds Bayer Leverkusen's Pierre-Emerick, whose €60 million release clause has Arsenal, Manchester City, and Liverpool circling. Here's the top target for left-back, a club source revealed. Arsenal also secured 16-year-old Irish prodigy Victor Otsianvuna from Shamrock Rovers. Adding to the excitement, 15-year-old Max Dowman came off the bench for Saka, becoming the second youngest player to feature in the Premier League. His cameo set X alight, with #Arsenal FC racking up over 500,000 posts in the past week. Fans lauded Arteta's squad depth, though viral memes about Arsenal versus injuries reflected lingering concerns about player fitness. Arsenal sit top of the table with 6 points from 2 matches, following a 2-0 win over Manchester United in the opener. Their next test, a trip to Anfield to face Liverpool, looms large, especially if Soccer remains sidelined. Arteta, ever the optimist, declared, "We've got the squad to compete at the top, but we must stay sharp." With the transfer window open until September, Arteta is eyeing 1 or 2 more signings to bolster the backline. Can Arsenal finally lift the Premier League trophy this season? With a blend of youthful exuberance, big money signings, and Arteta's tactical nous, the Gunners look better equipped than ever. Keeping their stars fit will be the key to sustaining this early momentum. Keep your eyes peeled for more from the Emirates. Arsenal's squad revolution under Mikel Arteta, a homegrown triumph. Mikel Arteta has orchestrated a remarkable transformation at Arsenal over the past 5 years, crafting a squad brimming with homegrown talent capable of fielding a fully competitive starting 11. The Gunners manager has leveraged the Premier League's unique homegrown player rules to build a team that not only competes but also resonates deeply with the club's supporters, who cherish players nurtured in English football. When Arteta took the reins from Unai Emery in 2019, he inherited a squad with 8 homegrown players in the senior ranks, 6 of whom had risen through Arsenal's own academy. The likes of Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Eddie Nketiah, Joe Willock, Reiss Nelson, Bukayo Saka, and Hector Bellerin were all products of the club's youth system, embodying Arsenal's commitment to developing talent from within. Rob Holding and Callum Chambers, meanwhile, were signed from English clubs at a young age, adding to the homegrown contingent. Bellerin, despite being a Spanish international, qualified as a homegrown player due to his time at Arsenal. The Premier League's rules allow players, regardless of nationality, to gain homegrown status if they've been registered with an FA or Welsh FA-affiliated club for 3 full seasons or 36 months before turning 21. The Premier League's official guidelines state, homegrown player refers to any player who, irrespective of nationality or age, has been registered with any club affiliated with the Football Association or the Football Association of Wales for a continuous or non-continuous period of 3 seasons or 36 months, prior to their 21st birthday, or the end of the season in which they turn 21. This rule has proven a boon for Arsenal's squad-building strategy. Players under 21, such as Bukayo Saka at the time, are exempt from the 25-man squad limit, allowing clubs to field young stars without impacting their non-homegrown quota. This flexibility has been pivotal for Arsenal, enabling Arteta to integrate academy graduates seamlessly while maintaining room for strategic signings. Since 2019, Arsenal have invested heavily in homegrown talent, splashing out significant sums to bolster their ranks. Gabriel Martinelli, signed for £5 million, was not yet homegrown when Arteta arrived but has since become a key figure. Meanwhile, the club spent £30 million on Spanish goalkeeper David Raya, who earned homegrown status through his formative years at Blackburn Rovers. The Gunners' spending didn't stop there. Arsenal shelled out £50 million for Ben White, £52 million for Noni Madueke, £105 million for Declan Rice, and a hefty £67.5 million for Eberechi Eze. These 4 England internationals, alongside Soccer and academy graduate Miles Lewis-Skelly, have strengthened Arsenal's core, with each qualifying as homegrown under Premier League rules. William Saliba, another cornerstone of Arteta's project, also counts as homegrown despite loan spells abroad. Signed by Arsenal at 18 in 2019, his time with the club satisfies the criteria. Similarly, Noni Madueke's status was initially unclear, but the Premier League granted him homegrown status after reviewing his 7 years in FA-affiliated academies, despite his stint in the Netherlands from age 16. This strategic use of homegrown rules means Arteta could, if he wished, field an entire 11 of homegrown players, a rarity in modern football. Arsenal's blend of academy products and shrewd signings not only complies with regulations but also fosters a squad identity that aligns with the club's storied tradition of nurturing talent, much to the delight of the Emirates faithful. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!